Welcome to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast, where we bring you the grassroots tips, tricks, and stories in everything entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and personal development. I'm your host, Andres Holguin. Hello, my fantastic listeners. Welcome back to another episode of the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast. I'm your host, Andres Holguin, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you join me today. Whether you're tuning in while on your morning jog, during your commute, or as you wind down from a busy day, I'm here to bring some fresh insights and energy into your world of entrepreneurship. Now, this podcast, as many of you know, is all about empowerment and growth. It's for you, the dreamers, the doers, the relentless pursuers of goals who are working tirelessly on your side hustles. Our mission here is simple yet profound, to help entrepreneurs just like you transform those side hustles into flourishing full-scale businesses. We dive deep into strategies, share stories, and provide you with the tools and tactics to help you not just dream big, but achieve big. Today's episode is one I'm especially excited about. We're going to explore a topic that's crucial for every entrepreneur, but especially for those in the early stages of their business journey. We're talking about quick start marketing techniques for your side hustle. Now, let me tell you, in the world of business, nothing, and I mean nothing, happens until someone markets something. It's the heartbeat of your business's success, the engine that drives your growth. I know that marketing can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when you're juggling a million things trying to get your side hustle off the ground. But here's the good news. Today, we're going to break it down. We're talking about simple yet effective techniques that you can start implementing right away, no matter the size of your business or the thickness of your wallet. These strategies are about being smart, resourceful, and above all, authentic in how you connect with your audience. Now, whether you're selling a product, offering a service, or just trying to get the word out, the tactics we discuss today will help set the foundation for a strong, sustainable marketing plan that grows with you and your business. We're not just talking about getting your name out there. We're talking about building relationships, creating value, and establishing a brand that resonates with your ideal customers. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of marketing with a mindset to learn, implement, and thrive. Trust me, by the end of this episode, you will be armed with the knowledge and confidence to take your side hustle's marketing game to a whole new level. All right, so let's get started. We're about to embark on a journey into the first segment of our episode, which is understanding your market. And the first step on this journey, identifying your target audience. Now, let's talk about why knowing your audience is so crucial. So, picture this. You're hosting a dinner party. You wouldn't serve a steak to a vegetarian, right? The same goes for your business. If you don't know who you're serving, how can you possibly meet their needs? Understanding your audience is like having a roadmap in the wilderness of the marketplace. It guides your decisions, shapes your products or services, and most importantly, helps you connect in a meaningful way with the people who need what you have to offer. So, how do we define our ideal customer? Well, here's my favorite approach. I like to call it the who, what, why method. First, who are they? So picture your ideal customer. I want you to get specific, like how old are they? Where do they live? What kind of job do they have? The more detailed, the better. Next, what are their challenges and desires? This is all about empathy. So understanding what keeps them up at night, what dreams they're chasing, and what obstacles they are facing. This insight is gold. It's what will make your marketing messages resonate deeply. And finally, why would they need your product or service? This is where you align with what you offer with what you need. It's about finding that sweet spot where your business becomes not just a choice, but a necessity for your customers. Now, here's some practical tips to get you started. First, conduct surveys or interviews with potential customers. Social media is a great tool for this because you can run polls, ask questions, or even host a live Q&A session. Next, analyze your competitors. So, who are they targeting? Learning from their approach can give you insights into your own audience. Another powerful tool is creating a customer persona. This is like creating a character in a story. So give them a name, a background, their goals, and their challenges. Because the more real they feel, the better you can tailor your marketing to speak directly to them. Remember, the better you understand your audience, the more effectively you can communicate, solve their problems, and ultimately turn them into loyal customers. It's not just about making a sale, it's about building a relationship. So take the time to really dive deep into who your audience is. Trust me, this investment of time and effort will pay off in more ways than you can imagine. Now, we're moving on to a super important aspect, analyzing the market. This is really where we get our hands dirty and really dig into the trends and the dynamics of the market we're operating in. So let's start with understanding current trends. Now, why is this important? Well, imagine you're a surfer. To catch the best wave, you need to know where the waves are, right? In business, trends are your waves. They represent what's happening now, what's resonating with customers, and where the market is heading. Staying on top of these trends means you're always ready to ride the next big wave. So, how do we stay up on top of these trends? Well, first and foremost, be a constant learner. Subscribe to industry newsletters, follow influencers and thought leaders in your niche, and attend webinars and conferences. Social media is also a goldmine. Platforms like Twitter/X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and even Instagram can give you real-time insights into what's trending. Another great approach is to use tools like Google Trends. It's a free tool that shows you what people are searching for globally. You can see if interest in a topic is rising or falling, which can be incredibly helpful in predicting where the market might be going. Now let's talk about using market research to inform your marketing strategy. This is about gathering data to make informed decisions. It's not just about gut feelings. It's about having real, tangible insights to back up your strategies. So, start with competitor analysis. Once again, look at your competitors. What are they doing well, and what can you learn from their successes and failures? Tools like SEMrush and Ahrefs can help you see what keywords they're ranking for and where their traffic is coming from. Another key part of market research is customer feedback. So listen to what your customers are saying, because this can be, things like thorough reviews, surveys, or even direct conversations. What do they love? What do they don't love? This is all priceless information. But how do you bring all of this together? Well, it's really about identifying patterns and opportunities. Maybe there's a gap in the market that your product or service can fill. Maybe there's a new trend that aligns perfectly with your brand. This is where your creativity and strategic thinking come into play. Remember, market research isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. Because the market is always changing, and to stay ahead, you need to be proactive. Keep your finger on the pulse and be ready to pivot or adapt your strategies as needed. All right, my friends, that wraps up our segment on analyzing the market. I hope you're feeling inspired and equipped with some new tools and strategies to help you make informed decisions for your side hustles marketing. Stay tuned, because up next, we're diving into building a strong brand identity. You definitely won't want to miss this. All right, so we're about to dive into a super exciting part of our journey today, building a strong brand identity. This segment is all about creating a brand that sticks in the minds of your customers, a brand they love and trust. So why is branding such a big deal in marketing? Well, think of your favorite brands for a moment. What comes to mind? Their logos, their colors, the way they communicate, right? That's branding. It's more than just a logo or a catchy tagline. It's the entire experience your customers have with your business. A strong brand can inspire loyalty, create a sense of belonging, and even drive advocacy among your customers. Now, let's break down the steps to build a cohesive and impactful brand image. Now, first things first, define your brand's personality. Is your brand fun and quirky? Professional and trustworthy? Your brand's personality should reflect not only your values, but also appeal to your target audience. Next up, create a visual identity that aligns with this personality. So this includes your logo, color scheme, typography, and imagery. These elements should work together to convey your brand's character. Remember, consistency is key, so you want your brand to be instantly recognizable, whether it's on your website, social media, or even your packaging. Another crucial aspect is your brand's voice. So, how does your brand communicate? Is it friendly and conversational or more formal and authoritative? This voice should be consistent across all your content. So, from your website copy to your social media posts, even your email newsletters. Storytelling is a powerful tool in branding. Share your brand story, why you started, what drives you, the challenges you've overcome. This not only humanizes your brand, but also creates a deeper emotional connection with your audience. And let's not forget about customer experience. Every interaction a customer has with your brand should reflect your brand identity. Whether it's the way your customer service team handles queries, the user experience on your website, or how you respond on social media, it all adds up to your brand image. Now, here's a pro tip. Gather feedback from your audience. Ask them what they think about your brand, because this can provide valuable insights and help you fine-tune your branding efforts. In this part of our journey, we're focusing on something that's absolutely key, which is consistency across platforms. This is all about ensuring your brand is cohesive, whether it's on social media, your website, or any other marketing materials. Let's dive right in. So, consistency is the secret sauce that can make or break your brand. It's what transforms a one-time customer into a lifelong fan. So think about it. When your favorite brand posts on Instagram or sends an email, you instantly know it's them, even before seeing the logo. That's the power of consistent branding. So how do we achieve this magical consistency? Well, first and foremost, it starts with your brand's guidelines. These are your branding rulebook. They outline how your logo should be used, your color palette, your typography, and even the tone and style of your messaging. Stick to these guidelines religiously across all platforms. When it comes to social media, consistency isn't just about visuals, it's about the frequency and timing of your posts. So establish a posting schedule and stick to it. Whether it's daily, 3 times a week, or weekly, consistency in your posting schedule helps build anticipation and keeps your audience engaged. Now, let's talk about your website. This is your digital storefront and it should scream your brand. So ensure that the look and feel of your website aligns with your other marketing materials. The colors, the fonts, the imagery, everything should be in harmony. But here's a crucial part, your brand voice. The way you communicate should be consistent across all platforms, whether it's the copy on your website, the captions on your social media, or your email marketing, the tone should be unmistakably yours. This consistency in voice helps build a stronger connection with your audience. And don't forget about your offline materials too. So if you've got business cards, flyers, again, your packaging, these should all reflect your brand identity just as strongly as your digital presence. It's all about creating a seamless brand experience no matter where your customers encounter you. A great tool to help maintain consistency is that content calendar. Again, plan out your content across different platforms. This not only helps you keep your messaging aligned, but also saves you time and stress in the long run. Remember, consistency in branding is about making a promise to your customers, a promise of quality, reliability, and familiarity. It's one of the most powerful tools in your marketing arsenal, so wield it wisely. All right, that wraps up our chat on brand consistency. Up next, we're diving into the exciting world of digital marketing, so don't go anywhere. Now we're rolling into one of my favorite segments, leveraging digital marketing. First up, we're going to talk about the powerhouse in the digital marketing arena, social media marketing. So let's start with choosing the right platform for your audience. Here's the deal. Not all social media platforms are created equal. Each has its unique flavor, audience, and style. The key is to figure out where your ideal customers hang out. Are they scrolling through Instagram, tweeting away on Twitter or X, or networking on LinkedIn? Your business needs to be where your audience is. Now, how do you find out? Well, start by looking back at our earlier segment on identifying your target audience. Remember their age group, their interests, and lifestyle. Each social media platform caters to different demographics and interests. For instance, Instagram and TikTok are great for a younger, visually driven audience, although that is changing, while LinkedIn is ideal for a professional crowd. Once you've chosen your platforms, it's time to think about content. This is where the fun really begins. Your content should be engaging, valuable, and most importantly, aligned with your brand. So think about a mix of posts, educational content, behind the scenes glimpses, user generated content, and even some lighthearted, entertaining posts. Engagement is crucial on social media. It's not just about posting content, it's about starting conversations. So respond to comments, ask questions, run polls, and create content that encourages your audience to interact. Remember, social media is a two-way street. And let's not forget about the power of stories and live videos. These formats are incredibly engaging and give a real-time, authentic view of your brand. Plus, they're a great way to showcase your personality and connect with your audience on a more personal level. Also, consider the timing of your posts. Use tools like Facebook Insights or Instagram Analytics to find out when your audience is most active. Posting at the right time can significantly increase your engagement and reach. And here's a pro tip. Consistency in planning, just like everything else in marketing, are your best friends in social media marketing. Use that content calendar to plan your posts in advance, because this is again going to save you time and keep your content strategy focused and aligned with your marketing goals. So my friends, that's the lowdown on social media marketing. Embrace it, have fun with it, and watch as it transforms your engagement and builds your brand presence online. Stay tuned, because up next, we're diving into another crucial aspect of digital marketing, email marketing. It's a classic for a reason, and I can't wait to share some game-changing strategies with you. Now, let's jump into that segment that's absolutely crucial in the digital marketing world, email marketing. In the age of social media, some might wonder if email marketing is still relevant, and let me tell you, it's not just relevant, it's essential. First things first, let's talk about building an email list. This isn't just any list, it's a goldmine of potential customers who have expressed interest in what you have to offer. But how do you build this list? Well, you start with offering value. This could be a free ebook, a discount code, or exclusive access to webinars, something that entices your audience to sign up. Make sure the sign-up process is easy and accessible. Add a sign-up form to your website, in your blog posts, and even on your social media profiles. Use compelling call to actions that clearly state the benefits of joining your list. Remember, transparency is key. Let your subscribers know that what they'll be receiving and how often. Now, let's shift gears to creating effective email campaigns. The beauty of email marketing is its directness. You're not just posting content and hoping it gets seen, you are landing right in their inbox. But with great power comes great responsibility, because your emails should be engaging, informative, and above all, valuable to your audience. So start with the catchy line. This is your first and sometimes only chance to grab attention. Keep it short, intriguing, and aligned with the content of your email. Personalization works wonders here, so using the recipient's name can significantly increase open rates. The body of your email should be concise and to the point. Use short paragraphs, bullet points, and images to make it visually appealing and easy to read. Always include a clear call to action, whether it's to read a blog post, check out a new product, or sign up for a webinar. Segmentation is another powerful tool in email marketing. Not all your subscribers are the same, so why send them the same email? Segment your list based on interests, purchase history, or engagement level. This allows you to tailor your content and offers, making them more relevant and effective. And finally, always keep an eye on your analytics. Track open rates, click-through rates, and conversions to understand what's working and what's not. This data is invaluable, and it helps you to refine your strategy and improve your campaigns. Now, there you have it, folks. Email marketing in a nutshell. It's personal, direct, and incredibly effective when done right. Stick around, because up next, we're going to explore SEO and content marketing, two more pillars of digital marketing that you won't want to miss. So this next one is crucial for your online presence, SEO and content marketing. These are the tools that help you stand out in a crowded digital world, and I can't wait to unpack them with you. Let's start with the basics of SEO, or search engine optimization. In simple terms, SEO is about making your website more visible on search engines like Google. Now, why is this important? Well, think about how you search for information online. You probably click on one of the first few results, right? That's where you want your website to be. So how do we get there? First, keywords. These are the terms people use when they're searching for information related to your business. Your job is to find out what these keywords are and strategically incorporate them into your website's content. Tools like Google Keyword Planner or SEMrush can be super helpful for this. Now, let's talk about on-page optimization. This includes things like your website's title, tags, meta descriptions, and header tags. Ensure these elements contain your main keywords and accurately describe your page content. This not only helps search engines understand what your page is about, but also entices people to click on your link. Another critical factor is your website's user experience. Search engines love websites that are easy to navigate, load fast, and are mobile friendly. So make sure your website ticks all of these boxes, because a great user experience keeps visitors on your site longer, reduces bounce rates, and that's all a big plus for SEO. Now let's shift gears to content marketing. This is all about creating valuable content that attracts and retains customers. But it's not just about selling, it's about educating, entertaining, and engaging with your audience. So again, start by understanding what your audience is interested in. What are their pain points? What solutions are they looking for? Your content should provide answers to these questions. Whether it's blog posts, videos, podcasts, or infographics, your content should be relevant, informative, and aligned with your brand voice. Remember, consistency is key in content marketing. So regularly publishing quality content establishes you as an authority in your field and keeps your audience coming back for more. It also plays a huge role in SEO. Search engines favor websites that consistently update their content. And don't forget to promote your content. Share it on your social media platforms, send it out in your email newsletters, and even consider guest posting on other websites. Because the more eyes on your content, the better. So there you have it, a primer on SEO and content marketing. By mastering these, you're not just improving your online visibility, you are building trust and establishing a lasting relationship with your audience. Up next, we're going to talk about offline marketing strategies. Yes, the world beyond the internet. Now, let's talk about something that many forget about, but it can also provide tons of value. Offline marketing strategies. In this digital age, it's easy to forget the power of good old-fashioned face-to-face interactions and community engagement. But trust me, they're still super powerful. Let's kick things off with networking and word of mouth. Now, the power of personal connections cannot be overstated. It's about building relationships that can turn into business opportunities, whether it's attending industry conferences, local meetups, or even just striking up conversations at your local coffee shop. Every interaction is a chance to share your passion and spread the word about your business. But how do you turn these interactions into word of mouth referrals? Well, it starts with your approach. Be genuine, be curious about others, and most importantly, be helpful. When you focus on providing value in your interactions, people are more likely to remember and recommend you. A great strategy is to have a memorable story about your business. This isn't just what you do, but why you do it, your mission, your drive. People love stories and they're more likely to share them with others. Also, don't be shy about asking for referrals. Let your network know how you appreciate their support and that you're open to new opportunities. Moving on to local marketing tactics. This is all about connecting with your local community. So start by getting involved in local events, sponsor a charity run, set up a booth at a festival, or host a workshop. These are great ways to get your brand out there and show that you are invested in your community. Another effective tactic is leveraging local media. Consider local newspapers, radio stations, or community magazines. They often have lower advertising costs compared to national platforms and can be highly effective in reaching a local audience. And don't forget about partnerships with other local businesses. This can be a powerful way to expand your reach, so collaborate on a joint event, offer bundled promotions, or just refer customers to each other. It's really a win-win. Here's a tip. Engage with local influencers. These might not be the big internet celebrities, but rather local personalities who have a strong community following. They could be a local blogger, a popular teacher, or a community leader. Partnering with them can give your business a significant boost in visibility. So there you have it, networking and word of mouth and local marketing tactics. These offline strategies are all about building real, tangible connections because they can add a personal touch to your brand that's often missing in the digital world. Stick around because after this, we're going to explore some budget-friendly marketing techniques. You won't want to miss these effective, cost-effective strategies. Now let's get into a segment that's especially relevant for all the hustlers out there working with tight budgets. Budget-friendly marketing techniques. Yes, it's possible to make a big impact without breaking the bank, and I'm excited to share some creative and cost-effective ideas with you. Let's start with maximizing a limited budget. The key here is creativity and resourcefulness. You don't need a fortune to make a lasting impression. Sometimes the most memorable campaigns are those that think outside the box. For starters, social media is your best friend. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, they all offer incredible opportunities to connect with your audience for free. Engage actively with your followers, join relevant groups, and participate in conversations. It's not just about posting your content, it's about building relationships. Content marketing is another area where you can shine on a budget. Start a blog, create informative videos, or host a podcast, just like this one. Share your expertise, provide value, and establish yourself as a thought leader in your field. The best part? It costs more time than money. Collaborations can be a game changer, so team up with other businesses or influencers in your niche for cross promotions. This can be as simple as guest blogging, co-hosting a webinar, or running a joint social media contest. It's all about pooling resources to achieve mutual benefits. Now let's talk about utilizing free or low-cost tools. There are so many amazing tools out there that can help you with everything from graphic design to email marketing, often at little or no cost. Tools like Canva for design, MailChimp for email marketing, and Later or Hootsuite for social media management can be incredibly helpful. Guerrilla marketing is another fantastic way to get creative on a budget. This involves unconventional, immersive campaigns that grab attention in a big way. Think things like maybe flash mobs or unique installations or viral social media challenges. The key is to be bold and memorable. And don't overlook the power of community events and local meetups. These can be great opportunities to showcase your products or services directly to a relevant audience. Oftentimes, the cost of participating is low compared to the potential returns in terms of brand exposure and networking. And there you have it, a wealth of budget-friendly marketing techniques that can help you make a big impact without a big budget. It's all about being smart, creative, and resourceful. Now we are onto a segment that's all about empowerment and self-reliance, DIY marketing. In this world of endless possibilities, equipping yourself with basic marketing skills can be both rewarding and cost-effective. Let's dive into how you can become a jack of all trades in marketing and when it might be time to call in the professionals. First up, let's talk about empowering yourself with basic marketing skills. In the digital age, learning new skills is more accessible than ever. There's a plethora of online courses, webinars, and tutorials available, many of which are free or very affordable. Start by identifying the areas most relevant to your business. Are you looking to boost your social media presence, improve your email marketing campaigns, or maybe you want to learn how to create engaging content? Whatever it is, there's a resource out there just for you. The key is to start small, practice consistently, and gradually build up your skills. But here's a crucial tip. While learning, implement. Look, theory is great, but the real magic happens when you put that knowledge into practice. Start applying what you learn to your business. Experiment with different strategies, track your results, and refine your approach. This hands-on experience is invaluable. Now let's address the elephant in the room. When should you consider DIY versus hiring professionals? Now, this is a big decision, and it really boils down to a few key factors: time, expertise, and budget. If you're just starting out or if funds are tight, DIY marketing can be a great way to go. It allows you to have full control over your marketing efforts and understand your business from the ground up. However, as your business grows, you might find that time becomes your most limited resource. This is where professionals can step in. They can bring in expertise and efficiency that might take years for you to develop. If you're finding that your marketing efforts are too time consuming, or if you're not getting the results you want, it might be time to invest in professional help. Also, consider the complexity of the task. Certain areas of marketing, like advanced SEO or high budget ad campaigns, can be intricate and require specialized knowledge. In these cases, the investment in professional services can not only save you time, but also prevent costly mistakes. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here. It's about balancing your current capabilities with the needs and goals of your business. Sometimes a mix of DIY and professional services is the best approach. So there you have it, DIY marketing. It's about learning, experimenting, and knowing when to take the leap into professional services. All right, so our final segment today, which is all about measuring success and adjusting strategies. This segment is crucial because, let's face it, in the world of business and marketing, it's not just what you do, it's how you track and improve upon what you do. First, let's talk about tracking and analysis. Monitoring your marketing efforts is not just helpful, it's essential. It's like having a GPS in your car. Without it, you might still get to your destination, but with it, you can find the most efficient route, avoid traffic jams, and even discover new paths you didn't even know existed. So what tools and metrics should you be looking at? Well, the good news is that there are plenty of tools available to help you track your marketing efforts. Google Analytics is a fantastic place to start, especially for tracking website traffic, user behavior, and conversion rates. For social media platforms like Facebook Insights and Instagram Analytics provide valuable data on engagement, reach, and audience demographics. But it's not just about collecting data, it's about understanding what the data means. Focus on metrics that align with your goals. If you're looking to increase brand awareness, track metrics like reach and new followers. If sales are your focus, look at conversion rates and ROI. The key is to identify which metrics are the most indicative of your success and focus your attention there. Now let's move on to some pivoting strategies. This is all about recognizing when and how to adjust your approach. The market is constantly evolving, and so should your marketing strategies. Being rigid in your approach can be detrimental because flexibility is your ally. The first step in pivoting is recognizing that something isn't working as well as it could be. This realization comes from the data that you're tracking. Are your email open rates declining? Is your website traffic not converting into sales? These are signals that it might be time to try something new. But how do you pivot effectively? Well, start by going back to the drawing board. Revisit your target audience. Has it shifted? Explore new channels. Maybe it's time to try video marketing or a podcast. Test new messaging. Perhaps a different tone or approach might resonate better with your audience. Remember, pivoting doesn't mean overhauling everything. Sometimes small tweaks can make a big difference. It's about being responsive to the data and willing to experiment. And most importantly, don't view the need to pivot as a failure, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. So there you have it, the importance of measuring success and adjusting strategies in your marketing efforts. It's about tracking your journey, understanding the landscape, and being willing to change course when necessary. Now, stick around for some final thoughts and key takeaways from today's episode. All right, my amazing listeners, we've come to the end of another value-packed episode of the Bootstrap Mogul podcast. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to recap the key points from today's journey through the world of marketing. We started by understanding the importance of knowing your market, where identifying your target audience and analyzing market trends set the foundation for all of your marketing efforts. We then delved into building a strong brand identity, emphasizing consistency across platforms and how this can make or break your brand's image. In our deep dive into digital marketing, we explored the realms of social media and email marketing, highlighting how these platforms can be leveraged to build strong connections with your audience. We also touched on the crucial aspects of SEO and content marketing, the backbone of your online visibility and customer engagement. Shifting gears, we discussed offline marketing strategies where networking and local marketing tactics can create powerful, real-world connections. And let's not forget the budget-friendly marketing techniques we covered, proving that creativity can triumph over budget constraints. And finally, we talked about the importance of measuring success and adjusting strategies because what gets measured gets managed, and flexibility is key to staying relevant in an ever-changing market. Now, I hope this episode has inspired you to take action with your marketing strategies. Remember, marketing is an art and a science. It's a journey of learning, experimenting, and growing. So go out there, implement these strategies, and watch your side hustle soar. And if you found value in today's episode, please subscribe and share this podcast with your fellow entrepreneurs. Your support means the world to me, and it helps this community grow. Now, for a little teaser of our next episode, we'll be diving into your first launch for your side hustle. Now, whether it's a product, a service, or a digital offering, launching can be daunting. But don't worry, I will be here to guide you through it step by step. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Your time, attention, and ambition are something I never take for granted. Remember, in the world of side hustles, your journey is your success. So keep hustling, keep learning, and keep growing. This is Andres Olguin signing off from the Bootstrap Mogul podcast. Until next time, dream big, work smart, and live life on your terms.